starting now. Obviously, I've known you since the college days and stuff. Why don't you first kind of talk about how you got involved originally with who we play for?
Yeah, so I got really involved in college. I met Evan at an event and just kind of talked to me about what he was trying to put together, the mission, the vision, and I felt their passion and decided to jump on board and get involved, and it's been my life ever since. So, which is really saying it's been, since 2012, and we're now in 2020, so quite a bit of time. So yeah, as soon as you meet Evan and you hear their passion and you meet all of Rafe's friends, it's hard not to get on board, especially with such a worthwhile mission. And just kind of got involved in college, and since then I'm still doing it in different capacities, and I'm just really, really thankful. But it all started at Florida State University in an incubator meeting Evan. So yeah.
Exactly. So obviously, when you got to Florida State, so Florida State became the first college chapter. Talk a little bit about, I mean, I know I was there, but from your perspective, it's different. I mean, talk a little bit about what it was like to start that chapter at Florida State.
Yeah, so starting the chapter at Florida State was incredible. We had so much support and so many people rallying behind us. We turned into a couple of followers, became an army, and that was something amazing to watch. During our first year at Florida State, becoming a prominent organization on campus, we were able to be the first college to provide a heart screening for college students, ran by college students. So we were the first college to do that in the United States, which I thought was just an amazing experience. I want to say we screened over like 250 individuals, and some were staff as well. And it was all ran by students at the university. So that was incredible. And on top of that, I think just the networking, getting to meet how many people were affected by sudden cardiac arrest or who know somebody, whether that be a sibling or a family member. So it was really great getting to connect with individuals that have gone through something similar. And maybe we are giving them the steps that they need in order to, potentially protect somebody one day and save someone's life. Part of what we also did was CPR training when I was there. And we got really involved with the nursing school, the medical school, as well as they had an EMT paramedic school there. And they were wonderful partners and just got to do so much at really just educating and awareness. And I mean, I know even myself, I learned everything that I know now from my time at Florida State.
Absolutely. So it was obviously like you took something that was pretty small and made it huge at Florida State. Like you said, it became pretty prominent. A lot of people wanted to get involved and wanted to know more about it and stuff like that. So you're now taking those skills and you're helping to build the chapters elsewhere. Talk a little bit about your role now and what you've been doing.
Yeah. So I always believe in giving back. If it weren't for Evan, Zane, Kieran, and so many others for providing for me and really helping me shape my path, then I would not be here today. So I'm hoping to do that with future students who are interested in starting a Who We Play For chapter on their campus. So Southeastern University is doing incredible. They are hitting the ground running. They had their first information session last week, and their first official meeting will be in 2 weeks. And they have an army of people that are ready to get involved. Florida State is getting restarted up. We are hosting a seminar on October 7th to get students involved. And then University of Florida is also starting a program this school year. So we have 3 colleges that are starting, and we have 2 high schools in the work that are kind of in the Orlando, Cocoa Beach area. So just kind of working with students and trying to be a mentor as much as I can. But honestly, these students are incredible and amazing, and they are just running with it and so passionate. And that's really what keeps us alive, is the passion.
Absolutely. So for students who are kind of on the fence, they maybe like, oh, this sounds like, because in the student days, you're like, oh, I don't want to do this much work and stuff like that. For students who are maybe on the fence and, want to get involved or want to start even a chapter at their college, like what are some words of advice for them if you have any?
Yeah, so it's doable. I, as the advisor, understand y'all are in college. I understand that you have a life outside of just extracurricular activities, that you are, exploring all that's in your future. You're having to focus on education, but this is doable, and this is something that's going to forever change your life. I'm a living example of it. This has been a full-time job for me for the past 5 years, and I couldn't be happier. It brought me to Texas, which I would have never imagined. I'm very much a Florida girl, but I love it here. But really just students, if you're interested in getting involved, it's an amazing experience that can truly change your life and give you a different perspective on life. And you have the opportunity to not only change your life, but save a life. And that's something that you can't say you get an opportunity to do every day. So if you are interested, take the time to find out about it. You don't have to commit 20 hours a week. You don't even have to commit 5 hours a week if you don't have the time. We're asking for 1 to 2 hours, maybe a week. And so it's definitely something where you get hands-on experience. You can learn how to do an EKG. You can learn CPR. You can learn what to do in the case of an emergency. And I think it's absolutely worthwhile to take the time and get involved.
Okay, and then we're just kind of like doing an information session right now, I feel like. But if people do want to get involved, I mean, are you the best person in contact? Should they go to the website? What do you think they should do?
Yeah, so we have someone at each campus that's going to be kind of running it, but I'm the overseer of it. But y'all are welcome to reach out to me. My email is Alahna, ALAHNA .Kessler, KESSLER @whoweplayfor.org. And y'all can get in contact with me, and then I can definitely connect you with the correct individuals and kind of walk you through it. But each campus will be having their own seminar. We did a little seminar over the summer for anybody interested in starting a chapter, but at this point we're kind of moving more into if you'd like to be involved in it, if you are interested in holding an executive position or just being a member. Feel free to reach out to me. The more the merrier, so don't be shy, and then I will reply. We can set up a phone conference or something of that sort to get it going.
All right, perfect. Then last question we always ask everybody who comes on here. Obviously, the name of the game is Who We Play For. So we like to ask you, who do you play for?
Yeah, so I would say I play for my dad. My dad is actually he has CHF, and so he's been fighting that for a couple of years and just pushing through the hard times. So I definitely play for my dad, and being in this job, I'm going to make it 2, sorry, I'm cheating, but I got the opportunity to be really involved and screen thousands and thousands of students throughout my time. And so I play for all those students who are out there who still need to be saved, who still need the opportunity to just get us in a room to provide them an ECG. So yeah.